Onlyfangs plus Fangsly rules. Viewers should roll the same race as their favorite streamer in order to help them win points for their race at endgame. Number 1, you can group with Fangsly for dungeons or elite quests if they are solo self-found and they're the same race as you. That's for leveling. So there's no trading with Fangsly while leveling. At 60, this is optional. Fangsly can trade materials and consumables only with the same race to help their race earn points for the raid. You cannot trade any gear or BOEs, okay? And so that goes into right here, how to earn points for your race at level 60. Number 1, you donate mats for the raid. The first person of each class to hit level 60. First non-WoW player to hit level 60. The first one to max out each profession. The first race to loot an in-game pattern. Each in-game pattern, such as the first one to loot mongoose, first to loot titans, first to loot petri, first to loot crusader, and unlock it for the guild. Especially fire protection potion, etc. Things that we really need for the to progress in the raids. The first race to farm the UBRS Key. The first to complete the tier 0.5 quest chain, first to get Ony Attuned, first to get full prebis, and then we'll continue to add more ideas here as we think of them. That will give the sweats something to do primarily, is to go for first of everything. And then this one is the most important, which is the first race to loot each pattern, because we're doing a fake fresh with no auction house where someone in the guild has to find every single pattern in the game or we don't have access to it. The one problem that's in this whole thing is right here. This is the biggest issue with this idea, and this is why I have it written as optional. I can put it in bold. Optional. At 60, Fangsly can trade materials and consumables only with the same race. No gear or BOEs allowed. So the one thing that's a bit sketchy about that is Fangsly could swipe, buy gold, and then, or someone could get really rich, and then they could use that money to buy all the mats off the auction house and trade it to us. So the worst thing that could happen in this entire system is this optional thing right here where Fangsly is allowed to help us farm materials. That is the worst thing. And they're not allowed to give BOEs or anything else. They're only allowed to give materials. It's not that big of an issue if Fangsly trades us like 100 mountain silver sage that they bought off the auction. Onlyfangs is guild self-found, meaning we're allowed to trade within the guild at any point in time. So people in Onlyfangs are not solo self-found. They can trade, they can be traded items, but if you trade anyone that's not in the guild, you've cheated. You broke the rules. Onlyfangs can trade, guys. So like, we'll have a guild alchemist, obviously, but everyone in Onlyfangs would have to go farm all of the mats for raid for us to have all the consumables, or we let Fangsly do it. Some of it. I mean, we'll still do some of it, but like Fangsly can contribute and donate their materials to their favorite streamer that's the same race as them to help them win points for their race. Can you get Orc Warrior? Dude, Orc is actually the worst race because you only have Shaman Healer. You have one healer and it's Shamans. So like you're going to need a lot of Shamans playing Orc. That's a tough rule. Do you think the guild will have enough players where every race has all professions? No. There only needs to be one guild crafter. It doesn't matter what race the guild crafter is. He's literally just making stuff for the raid. See, the thing is, guys, is like the race wars is really for like, once we hit 60, like we're a guild playing together, trying to clear the in-game content. There will still be pride, like race pride, but like Tectone will probably be making orc sounds at the guild meeting. No more Wolfhouse Sag. Yeah, we're gonna have to learn how to make some Tauren sounds, boys. We're gonna have to do some RP. We're gonna have to walk with the Earth Mother. How to lose points for your race. Stupid deaths. Getting someone else killed. Cheating or breaking the rules. Or grouping with someone from a different race. Okay? Recommended raid comp for 40 mans. I'm about to make a quick raid comp guide so we can make sure that we have adequate class balance. Okay, so attached is the recommended raid comp for 40 mans. And then for the regular rules for Onlyfangs that everyone would follow, it'd be no auction house, only group with guild members or SSF Fangsly members while leveling. No Oni buff in the raids until we kill Oni. No ZG buff in the raids until we kill Hakar. ZG plus AQ20 unlocks after we clear Molten Core. All first crafting patterns have to be found on stream. Mob tagging after a death must be approved by the council. Must take the quiz to determine what race you'll play. WoW mains must have their class approved by Soda. Fangsly can only trade consumables and materials at level 60. And only group of players within 5 levels of yourself. Cannot receive help from anyone outside of your group. And you can only group with your race while you're leveling. Is it only streamers in the guild? It's only streamers and Onlyfangs, but Fangsly is where anybody can join along and play along with the guild. And so I tried to do this thing. I tried today. I wanted to like come up with a pitch for Soda. Like, what can Fangsly members expect to be able to participate if you're playing alongside your streamer in this next round of Onlyfangs? And so viewers should roll the same race as their favorite streamer in order to help them win points for their race at endgame. So if you are playing a Tauren, then you're also trying to help people in Onlyfangs win points for Taurens. You can have some Tauren pride when you're in Fangsly. And so your goal is to either help loot a Titan's recipe or a Petri flask recipe at endgame. You need to hit level 60. We need to level together. We can do dungeons together. We need to level fast together. Then we need to farm together, farm materials, farm consumables for raid together. And we do it all as Taurens. Okay. And so it allows a side-by-side player experience where you can feel like you're in the guild even though you aren't. You can basically do everything that anyone in the guild can do except trade. You cannot trade. That is the idea that I have that I want to pitch to Soda to see what he thinks about it. What can you win? Nothing. Why do you need to win anything?